Oh, I'll tell you, it's a great production here in the Old Town Theater. It is Cabaret. With me is Karson St. who plays a very important role. You are the master of the show, which is so great that we are seeing here at the theater. And we got to mention that it's rare that you see a woman play this part.
Yeah, the Master of Ceremonies is traditionally played by a man. Most people know the Emcee as Joel Grey or Alan Cummings in the Broadway productions and the movie. And I've been fortunate enough to be cast in the role as the Emcee and get to play it as myself, as a woman, sort of this androgynous, hyper, sexualized character where you're not quite sure about what her deal is, who she is, but in a different way than it's been done in the past, which is fun.
Yeah, let's tell people what Cabaret is all about. Some people have heard about but never seen it.
Cabaret is a Kander and Ebb musical. It takes place in Berlin in 1929, 1920, or 1930, and it follows the story of a young American novelist, Cliff Bradshaw, and his search for some inspiration to write a novel. And he finds himself in the Kit Kat Club, which is a seedy, decadent nightclub, which would put today's Las Vegas to shame. And all the characters that he meets, so I'm the Emcee of that club, and he comes across Sally Bowles, who's a famous character, and Fräulein Schneider, who is the owner of the boarding house that he stays in, and all these interesting characters that he meets along the way, and what's happening at the rise of the Third Reich.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it's a great show to see. I'm a big fan of it, and I know you will be too. And the theater's so awesome. If you've never been to the Old Town Theater, only 250 seats, so it's put you right in the show.
Yeah, and the audience sits about 3/4 of the way around the stage, so we have a lot of audience interaction. It's meant to feel, when you enter the space, like you are coming into this nightclub, like you're sitting at the tables and drinking cocktails, and my scene partner most of the time is the audience. I'm talking to the audience, and it's a really fun, interactive experience.
I love it. Now, the show takes, Wednesday through Sunday?
Wednesday through Sunday. We do 7 shows a week, and we go through May 15th. And it's a great time.
I love it. It's Cabaret. All the information is on KUSI.com. And if you haven't seen it, you got to come see the show. It's so cool. We'll come back, talk some other things too. I'll tell you, you are looking at a little bit of the production of Cabaret here at the Cygnet Theater in Old Town San Diego, at one of the oldest theaters around in this area, which is kind of cool. And with me is Karson St. who plays the lead part, as we talked to her earlier. Cygnet Theater putting on some great productions here in Cabaret, which is so cool to see.
Yeah, and this is a really special production of Cabaret. If you've seen the show before, as a lot of people have, don't expect to see anything that you've seen before. We really are breaking the mold, not just with my part as a female Emcee, but a lot of really creative and new ideas from the director Sean Murray, and some exciting things are going on in this production. So it's definitely one not to miss.
And a lot of costumes in this for a very small cast.
Yeah. Shirley Pearson, our amazing costume designer, has created 710 costumes, I believe, for 15 people, and they're meticulous. They're amazing. It's a spectacle in and of itself. They're their own characters, and it's really fun. We're very honored to be able to wear them in our show.
I love it. And of course the set too, and the set built right here in San Diego, which is so beautiful.
Absolutely. Sean Fanning designed the set, and it's meant to feel like a sort of shabby nightclub built inside of a proscenium theater. So there's a lot of details to make it look old and worn down, with lights broken out and things like that, to really make you feel like you're in Berlin in 1930. And but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, also a spectacle in and of itself. So.
Yeah, and a beautiful show to see. And I love too that there's only 250 seats here, which is so cool for you to actually be right up and close in the production.
Right. There's no separation. I see everyone's faces. They see me, and I'm interacting and ad-libbing and improvising and talking to the audience, and it's a really unique experience. It's not a bad seat in the house.
No, I love it. And I just have to ask you, playing the role as the host, which is not done by a female before, you're taking a lot on.
Yeah, it's been really fun, and it's exciting to get to do something that really nobody's done before, and to make it my own. So I've been thrilled to just be brave, be out there, get inside this person's body, and see what comes out. Every night's a little different, but it's really been an adventure.
Very cool. It's Cabaret at the Cygnet Theater. Log on to KUSI.com to get all the information. It's definitely a show you can see, and I just got word they're going for another week. That's how awesome it is. So you got to check it out.